Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled, If One Benches by Accident on a Non-Bread Food, Does It Cover the Food? Not a far-fetched case. Person has a nice meal, a bowl of noodles, pasta, lasagna, feels filled up, and without thinking benches. Person has a nice mangal, a nice barbecue, steak, chips, filled up, hot dogs, hamburgers, just didn't have any bread. They didn't realize he didn't have bread, or she didn't have bread, and benched. And he was, oh my gosh, what did I do? So this is an open halacha in the Shulchan Aruch, but we don't really paskin like it. The Shulchan Aruch has a fascinating halacha in Kuf Samachet and Orach Chaim, Sif Yud Zayin. He writes the following very surprising halacha. If one bench by accident on a non-bread food, he writes that the benching will not cover the food except for tamarim dates, which is zan, considered filling, and yayin, which is so'id halev, also considered filling. Those two, that's it. Meaning steak, noodles, lasagna, fish, tuna fish, doesn't make a difference. Person is filled up and benches, one must say Baruch Shem Kval Machzolam Ve'ed, and then say the appropriate Bracha Ala Mechia Vrei Nefashos, wherever it may be. And the only two exceptions are wine and dates. Shocking. The Mishnah Berurah says this is not simple. Are you telling me the 5 grains, that's not zan, that's not considered to be filling? Hazan esakol would not be, the evid wouldn't apply? And therefore the Mishnah Berurah says the 5 grains, whether it's in noodle form or in baked form, so cake, crackers, if one ate those and was supposed to say Al Mechia, but said Birkat Hamazon instead, that also would be included. So the Mishnah Berurah adds on a very, very important halacha here. I'm not along with the Shulchan Aruch, only has 2 things that are covered. Mishnah Berurah says also mizonos is covered, whether it's in the cooked form like noodles or the baked form like cake and cookies, and that's a big nafkamina. But steak, tuna, stuff like that would not be covered, and therefore one would have to say Vrei Nefashos. So just those 3 are covered: wine, tamarim, dates, and mizonos. Those 3 are b'di'evet, would be covered by benching if one by mistake benched. Not all other foods, they have to make a bracha achrona. Shalom.